Right then, boys and girls, straight into it today as we've got 3 games to cover. Man United at home, Gillingham in the FA Cup at home, and Tottenham away. Let's crack on. So first game, as you can see here, is against United. And this is the team. So we're going to have Wildsmith in goal. We've got Kingsley, Baldwin, Holding, and Wisdom at the back. Kingsley coming in for Kavanagh for just fitness reasons, really. Llorente and Anderson as the middle two. We've got Forrester as the attacking playmaker. Cummings comes in for Teixeira, again, just due to fitness. And Pereira just alongside him, and then Dwight Gale up top as well. So they are top of the league, 52 points after 19 games played. Very, very strong. We are 8th. Again, like City and like Arsenal, not really looking to get anything from this. So from their team, they've got an amazing squad. De Gea, Shaw, Bailly, Manolas, Malo at the back. Martial, Drogba, Herrera and Unas in the middle. Olivier and Dybala up top. On the bench, you've got people like Mertens, Mata, Leon, Januzaj. Very, very strong team. Let's see what we can do against this Man U side. 2 really good games in the last episode against Arsenal and City. Hope if you haven't missed, if you've missed that episode, please do go back and see what all the fuss is about, to be fair. So yeah, 2 very good games against those 2 teams. I won't spoil it. Have you gone? Okay, cool. So picked up a win against Arsenal in the last game and a draw against City away at the Etihad. Really, really good result. Anderson now, first real highlight of the game with a free kick around 10 minutes gone into Cummings. Cummings trying to take on and Herrera, but he dispossessed him relatively easily. Out to Onas on this right hand side, but Kingsley looks to have marshalled him inside there. Pogba, brilliant ball, sprayed it out to Martial on that left hand side. He's going to come inside now over to Olivier. Holding cuts that through ball out, and then Llorente makes a great tackle on him, but Pogba picks up the ball. And it takes 4 men there. You see that? 4 men to take down the £90 million man, Pogba. Gale now up against the 2 centre-halves. Gale, it's high wide. Awful, awful shot. 25 minutes gone. Onas now down this right-hand side, taking on Kingsley. Onas, but no one really in the middle there for United. Onas absolutely stripped him bare down that right-hand side. Martial now doing exactly the same to Wisdom. Going to try and find Dybala, but Kingsley's there. Onas. Dybala gets in the way, picks up that ball again, Onas again, and he makes it 1-0 to United. Very, very clumsy play there by United. Onas and Dybala getting in each other's way. Let's take a look at the highlight to see exactly how that came about. So Onas here goes for the shot first time, hits Dybala, and I think it hits Llorente there. Onas, clear shot, bottom left hand corner. Wildsmith didn't really have any chance there, and 1-0 to Man United. Olivier in the middle. Dybala taking on Baldwin. Baldwin did very well just to shepherd him out of there, and couldn't get his shot on target at all. No one really taking the game by the scruff from there, but this is generally what happens over the Christmas period. There's a lot of changing in formations, a lot of changing in personnel, and you can't really get a good solid team out for every single game. We have been unlucky so far. We have taken the game to them. Baldwin is on a 6.6. People like Pereira is on a 6.5, playing against his old team. Let's see what we can do out the second half. Pereira might come off Teixeira. Just pause that there. So this is the formation, as you can see. So you've got the 2 centre halves. You've got the deep line playmaker. You've got the ball winning midfielder who's just slightly forward from that, and then you've got the 2 wing backs along here. So you've got Wisdom and you've got Kingsley along those. You've got Pereira or Teixeira, who whenever in that attacking midfielder role alongside the advanced forward in Gale, and Cummings as a shadow striker does have that floating about ability where they have a free role where they can pick up the ball. Exactly what I want from the team, because we do have a couple of players here that can cover the back if we do get broken on, but we do have our more creative players in the areas that they need to be. Pereira now with a corner, trying to find Baldwin. Comes out to Cummings. Cummings is going to find Kingsley. Kingsley into Gale. Gale. Oh, what a save by David De Gea. Wow. I thought Gale was going to put us 1-1 there. What a save by David De Gea. Awesome. Going from one side of his goal to the other. Pereira with another corner, but De Gea catches absolutely comfortably there. Olivier. Great ball out to Onas. Taking on Kingsley. Kingsley's already on a card, and he's going to be sent off. Awesome. Thank you very much, Stephen. That's generally why I don't play you, and that really balls up what we're going to do here. So let's see what we can do now that he's been sent off. Now we're down to 10 men. We're definitely not going to get anything from the game. Anybody else struggling there? Can we bring anybody on? I'm going to bring Cummings off. I'm going to bring Reece Burke on. I'm going to play him play him at right back. Can I play Holden at right back? Who's the... So play Holden at right back, Burke in the middle, Wisdom on the left back. I'm going to put Teixeira in as the second shadow striker, and might push Forrester further forward as an attacking role. The rest stays the same. If we can get anything out of this game now, I'll be more than happy. Dybala now, 25 minutes to go, pushes it out to Martial. Martial tends to come inside when he gets the ball. But again, that brings Luke Shaw as an overlap option. Luke Shaw now, one-on-one with Thompson, passes it back to Pogba. Pogba, lovely ball out to Onas. Onas gets in front of Wisdom, over to Mallow. Mallow into Dybala, into Oliver, but what a save by Wildsmith. Thought that was I thought that was going to be a definite goal there for United, but great save by Joe. Not much happened really in this game at all. United have, I think it's been very, very even. I think if we'd had 11 men, could have pushed them a little bit harder in this second half. Onus now on this right-hand side, taking on Wisdom. Great first-time ball into Dybala. Hits the crossbar, and Wisdom going to get that clear. Rob Holding goes straight through the back of Eric Bailly, but that's it. Peterborough United 0, Manchester United 1. With the teams that we've played, Chelsea, Liverpool, Southampton, Tottenham, Arsenal, and Man City, there are a lot of positives to come out of those games. Got a lot of points. We've got We've got a lot of points from those teams. I think it's about nearly double figures in games that you wouldn't necessarily think you're going to get a point out of. That brings us down to 10th. Next up, Gillingham in the FA Cup third round. And we'll see you in a bit. Right then, second game of the episode, FA Cup third round against Gillingham at London Road. And as you can see, a much rotated side. So we've got Lou McGee back in goal, Kavanagh, Baldwin, Burke and Williams at the back. Thompson and Evans in the middle. Lookman, Madison and Clayton in the attacking roles. And Zach Clough up top on his Todd. Let's see how our much rotated side can go on against Gillingham. So we're strong favourites for this game, so we've gone back to the 4-2-3-1. Should be enough to see Gillingham off in the Cup. And then after this, if we do get through, the fourth round in the FA Cup draw will commence. But Gillingham come forward first. 8 minutes gone. Wagstaff going to try and take on three of the Peterborough players. Into right, back to Carey. Carey into Baird, back to Carey. Look, patient play here from Gillingham. Right back to Baird. Is that Chris Baird on the in the middle? Wagstaff to Carey, but Reece Burke gets a foot in there. Right rocket from about 20 yards out, hits the bar. It's a warning sign for us. It absolutely is. Boys need to pick up the play. Madison with a corner into Williams/Burke and nearly went over the line, but good defending there from Gillingham. Probably our first real opportunity. Carey now with another free kick. Going to launch it into the back post, but Burke gets up and gets the header out. Madison comes back to close that down into Jackson. Evans, that's a great tackle. Going to try and find Jordan Williams on the left-hand side. Our right back up at the striker end. Williams now bringing it in, but forces Nichols to have a save. Not a bad shot there from Jordan. Another corner here from Marcus. Going to swing it in. Going to try and find one of the bigger lads at the top, but Lee Nichols there does a good job. Going to do my usual trick. Knock it down to standard. And give them a rocket, basically. No one's really playing that well. We have had most of the game, as you can see, 8 shots, 3 on target, 82% possession, 82% pass completion, 61% possession. So we are having most of the game. Hopefully we can nick a couple of goals here, not needing a replay. Don't really want to go down to Priestfield and have a second game. A lot of 6.6, 6.5. Madison now with another corner, straight into Nichols' arms. Great claim there from Lee Nichols. But the highlight does continue. Nichols going to launch it forward to List. Evans does a good job there. Knocks it down, but only Wright can really get hold of it into Carey. Carey now going to take on Jordan at right back. Carey's going to bring the ball in. Still Carey, but very wayward shot. Nothing really happening there for Gillingham. Might bring Madison and Zach Clough off because neither are having a great game. Let's do that now. Clough's going to come off for Cummings. And I'm going to bring Pereira on for Marcus. Anybody else? Baldwin for Rob Holding. Just freshen that defence up as well. 25 minutes to go. Those changes have been made. Nothing's happening. Going to push it back up to control. Really do need something to happen in the final 15 minutes now. Wow, it's looking like it's going to go to a replay. Pereira now, final chance of the game, into Clayton, into Thompson. Thompson back to Evans, back to Clayton, trying to find Cummings on the shoulder there. List now, is he going to go on a... No, he's not, and that is a very boring, very rubbish 0-0 draw against Gillingham. That, simply put, wasn't good enough. We are still in the hat for the FA Cup. Let's see who we get in the fourth round. So, fourth round of the FA Cup. We are still in the hat, even though we're going to a replay. Let's see who we pick up in the FA Cup fourth round. Man City, Chelsea, great tie there. Southampton got Preston. United got Blackburn. West Ham, Stoke. Burnley, Derby. Rotherham, QPR versus Norwich Wolves. Tottenham, Leicester. Everton, Bournemouth. So some all Premier League ties there. Villa versus Forest. Huddersfield versus Chesterfield. Arsenal, Sheffield United versus Watford. Orient or Hartlepool against Brentford. Liverpool. I've got Middlesbrough. Who's left in that? Bury, Scunthorpe or Swansea, and us. Scunthorpe against Swansea, and we have an away tie at Bury. Right then, so get through Gillingham and we should be into the fourth round and then hopefully into the fifth round of the FA Cup, so not too bad. Now, next game, Tottenham away in a few days' time. So for the final time this episode, we are going to go into a match, and this is the lineup we're going to go for. We're going to go for the 4-2-1-2-1. We're going to go for Wildsmith, Kavanagh, Baldwin, Holding and Wisdom at the back. Normal back five there. Lorente and Anderson just in front of them. Forrester in the central midfield role. We're going to go for Teixeira and Cummings just behind Dwight Gale up top. So this has been a really, really good tactic for us against the bigger teams. Last time we played Tottenham, we only lost 1-0. So hopefully we can go again and hopefully get a better result this time round. Who have they got and who haven't they got? So still got Ben Davis, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Walker, Hugo Lloris in goal, Dele Alli and Dembele, Ericsson. Anybody on the bench that I recognise? Trippier. So where is Harry Kane? So Eric Dyer's injured, Harry Kane's injured, Philip Coutinho's injured, and also Danny Rose. So going through a little bit of an injury crisis so far this season. Let's see if we can jump on the back of that. Let's see what we can do against a really good Tottenham side. Even though I have got a few injury problems, I've still got a quality side there. Dele Alli, Lamela, Ericsson, Joan on the left-hand side, Walker, Alderweireld as well in defence. So really good solid squad there from Spurs, even with all their injury problems as well. We're 11th. We've gone down a couple of places since the start of the episode, so teams are picking up points or draw or winning. Dembele now going to take a great shot, but high wide, not very handsome. Santi Mina down this right hand side, lovely ball in. Holding gets their head to it. Dembele hits the crossbar, and we scramble it clear. Walker, it's all Tottenham. Another Tottenham highlight. Walker into Ericsson. Ericsson deflects off Wisdom, hits the bar, comes out to Santi Mina, and he was offside. Unfortunately for us, unfortunately for them, fortunately for us, he was offside. Coming into half time now. And we've been absolutely battered. We've been absolutely dominated here. I'm far from pleased with what I've seen. Fire them up. People on 6.5, 6.6s, I think. Going to go back up to standard again. Just lower the tempo a little bit. Just means we're going to take our time on the ball. And hopefully string some passes together. Vertonghen, another Tottenham highlight. Into Dembele. Dembele into Joan. Joan into Dele Alli. Over to Ben Davis. Lovely ball in. But Holding gets ahead of him there. Jason Cummings just missed the ball completely. Dembele picked it up into Joan, into Ericsson. Lovely ball over to Carl Walker. Carl Walker's going to swing it in. Holding's there again. Lamela with a tame header down to Wildsmith, and he comfortably claims that. 3 substitutions going into the last 20 minutes of the game. I'm not really going to tinker too much with the formation. It does get us results. It does get us points on the board, which is what we're after. Doesn't give us massively fantastic football. It stifles the other team. Pereira now, awful pass out. Going to launch it out to Santi Mina. Santi Mina again hits the bar into Kudu, and that's 1-0 to Spurs. It has been coming. We haven't been at the races at all today in any of our games against United, against Gillingham or against Spurs. And our form looks like it's going to be dipping. It looks like it's dipping. Anyway, Mina, great header across the bar, and Nkudu, Wildsmith nearly got there, but Nkudu put it away. That's Tottenham Hotspur 1, Peterborough United 0. Coming into the final few seconds now. Teixeira into Burt, can't get it there. Anderson's going to pick up the ball out to Pereira. Pereira into Wisdom. There's a final sting of the tail into Leo, but Leo was offside. And there we go. Spurs 1, Peterborough United 0. 3 very, very boring and really uninspiring games there against United, against Spurs, but most importantly against Gillingham in the FA Cup. Not the best, especially after coming off that fantastic previous episode when we were playing Man City and Arsenal. Now we've got that Gillingham game. We've got kind of 5 games there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 games there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play Stoke and Gillingham off camera, and then I'm going to come back for Leicester, West Ham and West Brom. Any transfer news in between there, we'll update you definitely. Also, as I said at the end of last episode, any transfer dealings that you think we need to strengthen this squad, that's the squad there, as you can see. What do you think we need? Who do you think actually not pulling their weight and actually we need to get rid of? People like Marcus and Luke McGee and Louis Thompson. Do we need to get rid of them? Do we need to invest? So we've got about 14 million quid left. We are overspending on the budget a little bit, so we're probably going to have about 6 to 8 million to spend. These are the realistic transfers that we could go for. Or if there's anybody you think we can go for that isn't on this list, just pop it in the comment section below. So the next time we'll see each other will be the Leicester game away at the King Power Stadium. And that's it for this episode of Upon This Rock. If you've enjoyed it, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed the content and you want to see more going forward. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to it anyway, because you don't want to miss out on anything going forward either. And until the Leicester game, until Wednesday's episode, transfer episode part 2, I'll see you soon.